Hey everybody, it's Griffin. So I thought before we get into some movie news and reviews, we would take a look at a couple new Blu-ray pickups that I got recently. First up, I went ahead and picked up this 4K Ultra HD release of Akira. I found this on Target and it was a good price. It was like the same price as the regular Blu-ray. So I thought, why not? I'll just go ahead and pick up the 4K. So let's open this up and take a look at it. Alright, so here we've got the cover. It's nice cover art there. If you notice, it's very different from the original cover art or the original poster for Akira, which is all white and has the bike on the front. And then here is the side profile, and here is the back. We get a look at the bike on the back. And then if we open it up, take a look inside here. There is 2 discs. This comes with the 4K, and then it also comes with the regular Blu-ray. We got like a screenshot from the film there. Love this movie. First time I watched it, I didn't really like it, but it was one of those movies that stuck with me, and I just always was like compelled to watch it again. And like the first time I watched it, I didn't really understand it, didn't really like it. Second time I watched it, I liked it a little more, understood it a little more. But I feel like this is one of those movies where each time you watch it, you pick up something new. And yeah, I love this movie. It's so good. And then also through Target, got some Studio Ghibli pickups. First one here is Princess Mononoke, which is my all-time favorite Studio Ghibli film. This is an amazing movie. So let's open this up. So we got the front here, side, and the back. A couple screenshots. And on the inside here, there's the disc. We've got another screenshot. Oh wow, looks like it comes with a miniature poster for the film. Wow, that is awesome. And then an actual booklet for the film as well. And then we've got another disc over here. Then we've got Howl's Moving Castle, another Studio Ghibli release. This one's got a nice slip cover on it, but here is the front cover, and I believe this is the standard cover. They didn't do any changes with this release. Couple screenshots there on the back. Take off the slip cover. I love a nice slip cover. Alright, and then on the inside, got this disc here. The second disc, and we've got a nice booklet, same style booklet as the Princess Mononoke. This is a really nice little bonus extra that they put in there. I love that. Wow, look at that shot. That's amazing. We got this card in there too. Oh, nice little catalog of all the films. So yeah, you could kind of use that as like a little checklist. And then we also got Spirited Away. And we got the front cover here, classic cover, and the back. Got one disc here, and then that same kind of catalog checklist is in here. The second disc right here, and here's the booklet for this one. Highly recommend these films, and Akira as well, if you haven't already seen them. Let's get into some movie news and reviews. Welcome back to another episode of Griff Picks. Hello everyone, and welcome back. Let's get into some movie news and reviews, starting off with what I've watched lately. Number one is VHS 94. I recently watched this on Shudder. It's been on there for a little while. I gotta say, I thought it was the best since the original. It's been a while since I've seen the original. I have to go back and rewatch it, which I probably will in the near future. But it might even be better than the original. Segments that they had in it, I liked every single one. And I also really liked the kind of connecting segment that connected all of them together. Really cohesive. Number two is Reminiscence. This is on HBO Max. It was on there and they took it off and they put it back on, and then I finally watched it. And I gotta say, it's not as bad as people are saying it is. People are like being really hard on this movie, but I would say it was just okay. If you're, you know, a fan of Hugh Jackman, if you're a fan of sci-fi mystery type films, films like Minority Report, which I think is why it's getting so much hate or criticism, is because people are comparing it to Minority Report. It was a bit long, and there was some points in the movie that dragged a bit, but yeah, check it out if that's your type of thing. Number three is Titane. I finally watched this movie. It's a French thriller with horror elements, and I thought this was just okay. I gotta say, I would love to be giving like higher recommendations in these videos, but it's been a while since I have seen a movie or movies that have really gotten me excited, and excited to recommend them to people. I know a lot of people are raving about this and they love it. I recommend watching it to fans of horror and thrillers. It was a wild movie, but I just found the main character, or the protagonist, very unlikable, and it was almost like they made this movie in the style of like choose your own adventure, or like they put a bunch of stuff in a hat and like pulled stuff out of a hat to decide what characters were going to do and say and where the plot was going to go. It was just hard to see characters' motivations. I have a correction to the last Griff Picks video. When I was talking about the films Among the Living and Candicia, which are both on Shudder, and also The Deep House. They are not by Alexandre Aja. They are by Alexander Bustillo, who is another great horror director I also follow, so definitely check out them both if you're not familiar already, but apologies for the mix-up.
Pardon me, Mr. Perfect! I guess I forgot that you never ever make a mistake!
What's out now? We have Small Engine Repair on Hulu. I've already seen it, and it's worth a watch for sure. Very funny, very crass, very original. Number 2, Guillermo del Toro's Nightmare Alley is also on Hulu. I've seen this as well. I thought it was just okay. It was a little long, a little bit of a convoluted story. I thought it was very not like del Toro's other work, except when you get to the end and there are a few scenes of really strong violence and gore, which I have seen in his films before, like the same kind of style. Number 3, Valentine is now on Shudder in time for V-Day. I finally watched this as well, and it was a movie. Number 4, Harpoon is a thriller that is on Amazon right now. I haven't had a chance to check it out. Number 5, The Deep House is on Hulu. That's a horror. And 6, Slapface, and 7, The Last Matinee are both on Shudder right now. Okay, now we're getting into what's coming soon, and buckle your seatbelts because there is a lot. Just a reminder, I mentioned stuff about this in the last video or 2 of Griff Picks, but just a reminder, the new Texas Chainsaw is out on February 18th on Netflix, and there is a new full trailer out for that now if you want to check it out. The Cursed, I'm really excited about this one. The Cursed, which was formerly called 8 for Silver when doing the festival circuit, will finally be released theatrically after delays and a title change on February 18th in theaters. And I've heard some critics are already calling it the best horror of the year, so, I mean, take that as you will. It might be one of them, who knows. There's a few other festival films that I've heard of, but that have yet to get any kind of release, so there's some other delays going on there. 3, the new Hellraiser reboot will go up directly onto Hulu this year. 4, You Won't Be Alone is a new folk horror starring your favorite, my favorite girl, Noomi Rapace. April 1st, 2022 theatrical release. Number 5, Knives Out 2 will go directly to Netflix sometime this year. This is exciting news. It is rumored that there is an extended director's cut for The Batman. It's already going to be the longest Batman film so far. Batman will release on HBO Max 45 days after its theatrical release, supposedly. So it's speculated that that is because they are releasing the director's cut on HBO Max. Man is a new horror from Alex Garland, the director of Ex Machina and Annihilation. It's coming soon. We just got a teaser trailer for that if you want to check it out. It looks really good and really interesting in my opinion. And, it's being done by A24, so I'm excited for that already. No Exit is a new crime thriller coming to Hulu. Looks really good. Trailer is out for that now. I recommend actually checking out that trailer. That was a lot, and that is it for this episode of Griff Picks. So as always, thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out. Catch you in the next video.